What's going on, everybody? Mortem here, this time bringing you a look at the Devil Mythic Path mechanics in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Right off the bat, if you want to know how to unlock the Devil Mythic Path, I've already made a video about that. Feel free to go check it out. Also, as you can see here, we do eventually get some visual changes. We get red leather wings and these horns. Personally, I think the horns look a little ridiculous. That said, you won't get the wings and the horns until you actually complete your transformation, which involves completing a quest after accepting the Devil Mythic Path. But once you get your transformation, you get these wings, the horns, as well as the option to pick a new portrait. You actually get a male and female version of this. And with that out of the way, let's actually talk about mechanics. Now, I do want to mention one thing right off the bat here. Unlike every other late game Mythic Path, where your previous choice just gets overwritten completely, in this particular instance, I was actually allowed to keep ranks 3 through 7 of my Aeon abilities, and I did double check. I do actively have these abilities on this character, and I have two theories about that. One, it could potentially be a bug, or two, it might actually be intentional, because the Devil Mythic abilities aren't quite as strong as the other late game Mythic Paths, so it's possible, given that this path is only available to 2 other Mythic Paths, that they're just letting you keep those ranks to kind of balance it out. But with that out of the way, let's actually move on. So when you actually pick up the Mythic Path at rank 8, which is where you'll get to choose it, the first thing you'll get is Hell's Dominance. This allows you to use Dominate Monster as a spell-like ability at will. Additionally, you gain Fire Resistance 20 and a +4 bonus on saving throws against poison. In addition, when we pick it up, we get the ability to make Hell's Decrees. So, as a devil, we gain the ability to issue these a number of times per day equal to our mythic rank. If a saving throw is involved, the DC is 10 plus double your mythic rank. I'll get into exactly what the decrees are a little later in the video. But once we actually complete our transformation and can then get the rest of our abilities, we'll also pick up Hell's Vengeance. This will allow us to use Hellfire Ray and Power Word Stun as spell-like abilities at will. Additionally, we gain immunity to fire, cold and acid resistance 10, and all of our weapons count as being lawful and evil. And then at rank 10, we pick up Hell's Rule. This allows us to cast Overwhelming Presence and Power Word Kill as spell-like abilities, which is very strong, because again, we can use these at will. Now, also at rank 9, we pick up Hell's Seal. We gain the ability to place Hell's Seals on our allies that will activate when certain conditions are met, and we can do this a number of times per day, equal to our mythic rank. However, we can only place one seal on one ally at a time. And then last but not least, we pick up Hell's Authority at rank 10. This allows us to use the Authority of Hell to give us the Angel Mythic Path's Sword of Heaven ability with 1 improvement, or the Demon's Demonic Rage ability with 1 aspect. If you want details of exactly what those abilities are and everything, feel free to check out the Angel and Demon Mythic Paths mechanics videos where I actually take a look at those things. But with that out of the way, let's talk about our decrees and seals. The decrees are a few different things. We start out with Decree of the Hunt. We can grant an ally the ability to mark an enemy as the target, and we lose control of that ally immediately, and they try to attack the target, gaining bonus to attack and damage rolls equal to your mythic rank. This will last until the end of combat or the target dies. Then we have the Decree of Vengeance. One ally will go into Battle Madness until the end of combat. They attack enemies indiscriminately, but gain a number of temporary hit points equal to 10 times your mythic rank. Additionally, each time this ally kills a target, they gain DR5 with the Evil Bypass and a +2 bonus to combat maneuver defense and saving throws against movement and parrying, paralyzing, and stunning effects until the end of combat. This will stack up to 5 times. Then we get Decree of Neverending War. All enemies in a 50-foot radius have to make a will saving throw, and if they fail it, they become enemies to everybody and start attacking targets indiscriminately. Lastly, we have Decree of Hell's Fires. All enemies in a 50-foot radius are dealt 2d10 damage per your mythic rank, half fire, half unholy. If after this damage their HP is lower than 10 times your mythic rank, they have to make a fortitude saving throw, and if they fail that saving throw, they just die outright. Now, the rest of Hell Decrees are all various schools of magic. Your ally will be ordered to only use that school of magic, and the potency of their spells increases considerably. Caster level and DC of our saving throws against this ally's spells is increased by half of your mythic rank. And that brings us to our Hell's Seals. We have the Seal of Devouring Flames. When the HP of an ally drops below 5 times our mythic rank, they immediately die, dealing all enemies in a 30-foot radius 2d10 times mythic rank damage, half fire, half unholy in the process. And then we have Seal of the Fear Eater. When an ally would become shaken or frightened, they instead gain the benefits of the Heroic Invocation and Rage spells for a number of rounds equal to your mythic rank. Then we have the Seal of Burning Flames. When our ally's HP drops below 15 times your mythic rank, the seal deals 1d8 per mythic rank damage, half fire, half unholy, to all enemies, and they must make a reflex saving throw or start burning for 2d6, half fire, half unholy, damage each round. Then we have Seal of Fire Eating. When fire damage is dealt to our ally, they are healed for 3d6 per mythic rank of HP, and their attacks deal an additional 2d6 unholy damage for the number of rounds equal to your mythic rank. And then lastly, we have Seal of Reflective Mind. When our ally makes a saving throw against an illusion or enchantment spell, they automatically succeed. Additionally, the caster is then targeted by the same effect, with the DC of its saving throw increased by a number equal to half your mythic rank. So there you go, guys, a look at some of the mechanics for the Devil Mythic Path. Overall, very interesting, especially if you do actually get to keep the prior ranks of your Mythic Path. Again, I'm not sure if that's a bug or not, because none of the other late game Mythic Paths do that, but I did verify that I did actually retain those abilities and things, so that is definitely how it's working. That said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz. But regardless of any of that, truly, just thank you so much for watching. May you wander in wisdom, and have an amazing day.